Hey guys, today I wanted to spend some time talking about business plans. I'm not going to get too deep into it. I just kind of want to talk about the main aspects or how I create my business plans. I think this is such an important step of starting a new business. I know that there would be a lot of businesses out there that have been running for a long time and they've never actually written a business plan. But I do encourage any new business owners, and even if you're watching this and you've started a business, years ago, this is a great opportunity to just sit down and reflect on your current business and look to the future and see where you want to take it. If you're a goal-orientated type of person, business plans are going to be really helpful for you. They help keep you on track. They lay a really solid foundation for your business. I personally love our business plan because it shows, from inception to now, how much we've grown over the last 4 years. And, we're still a very small startup. So I feel like in 20 years' time, our business plan will look a lot different to how it does now. And that's the beauty of it. It's something that keeps changing, keeps evolving with your brand. And the way that I like to do business plans is I kind of combine the business and the brand aspects together and put that all in one space. So the purpose of a business plan for me is to, encompass the whole experience from the client purchasing the item to your competitors to how you feel about growing your business now and in the future, and what you want to achieve on a personal level and, for society, if that's one of your aspirations. You don't have to get that in depth with a business plan. You can keep it as simple as you want. There's a lot of things. If you Google one-page business plan, there's plenty of examples out there of people having a really concise document. I think it's important to not spend too long on this and procrastinate over it and keep putting it off. Just sit down one day, put it together, and try and finish it in that one session. It should really touch on the major points, which is what we're going to talk about today, which is your vision statement, your mission statement, some core values, and a little bit of competitor analysis as well in there. A great place to start with your business plan is the vision statement. So this is one of my favorite parts of the business plan. It's quite aspirational and it's a look into the future, 20 to 50 years from now. What do you want to achieve? What do you want to do with your business? It's even something that, once you pass away or you hand your company over to someone else, your vision usually lives on in the business. And it's one of those things that may change a little bit, but it stays pretty foundational and at the core of your business. Our vision statement for Division 1 is to entertain, educate, and empower people through creating memorable experiences. This is something that I think will always remain the same. This is one of the reasons why we started this in the first place. We have a passion for all of those individual elements, and it's something that even as our company grows, our vision will always stay the same. Another way to look at your vision statement is the purpose of your business. Some people do these two things individually. Some people combine them into one statement. It's up to you how long you want your vision statement to be. I usually would say keep it to a short sentence or two, but it's really up to you. There's no rules for these things, so go with what feels right for you and your business. The next thing to move on to would be your mission statement. So this is a little bit more specific. It might actually mention the product or service that you are involved in. And it gets really down into detail with what you want to do with your business, and it usually includes the customer in this statement as well. Our mission statement for Division 1 is to create the ultimate entertainment experience, showcasing world-class art, performance, design, technology, and music. I know that's a lot, but our company really does touch on each individual aspect of that, especially the music. So everything from a mixtape to a live performance, we always have our mission statement front of mind. Another important part of your business plan is identifying your ideal customer. This is important, and it's something I struggled with for a long time. A lot of things online talk about demographics and identifying things like people's age, their location, and their sex. For us, our product is a lot more complex, and I think marketing to a demographic doesn't necessarily work for every business. So I encourage you guys to think of the mindset of your client. It might actually be better to write down your ideal client mindset. So things like what these people's interests are, what their hobbies are, what they do, for work, what they spend their money on, what they talk about with their friends, and think about the language that they use as well. If you can put that all into an avatar or a made-up character and put that on a piece of paper, that'll really help you to go back and reflect when you're doing things like ad campaigns or even just, creating material for your brand. You can use that language that your ideal customer understands best. Something that I learned from Tony Robbins is to really ask and think about this question, which is, what business are you really in? For personal trainers, you might actually think, okay, my business is fitness, but really you're in the business of transforming people. So for musicians, this is something that you need to think about if you really want your business to be different, because I think if you can work this part out, then your clients will really love you and you can always deliver a better product to them. At the moment, the best that I've kind of come up with for the Division 1 group, so not necessarily the music side of things, but the overarching group, is that we're in the business of curation. So with our music, we want to curate the best mixes and music possible. With apparel, we want to kind of take little parts of design and inspiration and put it into a t-shirt. So we're always taking from other places and creating something new. I also think we're in the business of experiences, and it's not just a listening experience, it's a sensory experience as well. Another part of your business plan to spend some time on is a SWOT analysis or a competitor analysis. It's important not to just limit yourself to your current industry. You should pick people from a range of different industries and everyone from local to global, and just compare your strengths and weaknesses, and that'll help you to progress your business into the future. Something else I included in our business plan is core values. I think, especially if you want to employ people eventually, this is a really key part of a business. Of course, you can change this as time goes on, as you have more people on your team, but I think it's a great thing to have early as well. It's definitely come in handy for us, when we have to make a decision on something and we're not sure if it actually does fit our brand's values. We can always go back to what we put on paper, when we had a clear mind, and I think a lot of customers appreciate it as well. We share this sometimes with people. We used to have it on our website, and I'm thinking of putting it back up on there again, just so people can see what we really stand for and how we operate as a business. If you're interested in our core values, we have 6 core values. I'm happy to send them to you if you shoot me an email or leave a comment below. I'm happy to share any of this with you guys. I'll send you my business plan just so you can use it as a template. It doesn't have to be fancy. It can be on a Word document. I've done a few business plans for companies and made them look really nice, but it doesn't have to be like that. Like I said earlier, it can be a 1-page document. So don't overcomplicate it. Just try to get it done in one session if you can, and don't keep putting it off. Just get it done. Obviously, you can go, way deeper into a business plan. You can get more detailed, but I think if you can get those parts completed, you're off to a great start. Just to finish off this video, I think business plans are awesome. They really keep us grounded and bring us back to why we started the business in the first place. For a lot of creatives, we can get a little bit carried away with idealistic views. I want to be a writer so I can just sit on a beach and write my book. But, this actually makes it realistic for us about what we're going to be doing day to day, who we're competing against, and what we stand for as a brand. Something else that's really important is that two people can have the same business but have completely different goals. So that's why it's awesome just to lay everything out and reflect on what you really want personally.